From the super cute early stages of young love to the horrifying, awkward post-breakup stage, dating your co-star never seems like a good idea. But some actors have to move past the awkward stage because they don't really have another choice. Madelyn Cline was one such actor who had to keep things professional on set after breaking up with her co-star and on-screen boyfriend, Chase Stokes. The couple may have broken up, but they are still working together. And if they brought any of the awkwardness to the set, they wouldn't really be considered very good actors, now would they? So, when Cline and Stokes returned to film the third season, they worked to keep things professional. One reason why this was easy was that both actors had their priorities set straight. Even before they got together, each of them knew that this show was a big deal. They couldn't screw it up just because they were going to start a relationship outside of the show. Madelyn and Chase wanted every season of the show to be better than the last. And that meant they would have to leave all the awkwardness behind for the third installment. Because whatever they had gone through in their personal lives absolutely could not affect their on-screen relationship. Yes, they even have to kiss on-screen. Awkward! But remember, it's all part of the job. Madelyn added that everybody on set was pretty much like family anyway. And at the end of the day, she was very happy with her work and unaffected by the awkwardness. Stokes shared a similar sentiment as well. In an interview, he too revealed that the duo had no plans to let their personal lives affect their professional ones. And why would it affect them? They had worked together for 30 episodes already. They knew each other very well. And they had promised one another to always put their careers first. Which is what they're doing post-breakup as well. They stood by their words and kept things completely professional on set. Their lives have changed drastically since the show aired, and it makes sense that they're exploring new opportunities. So they're both enjoying life and growing as actors. They've had a working relationship since before they had a personal one, so they're prioritizing it just the same. And fans will be thrilled to hear that there's no bad blood between them. What's even better is that Chase only had good things to say about his co-star/ex. He gushed about his incredible screen partner, who he referred to as a rock star of an actress. Plus, he's very proud of her time in the spotlight. Madelyn also starred in Glass Onion, and Stokes is openly proud of her success. Aw, that's so sweet. So where did it all start, and how did we end up here? Well, if you didn't know, this adorable relationship actually began on the set of Outer Banks. But before they were cast for this Netflix show, they actually appeared in another one, Stranger Things. Many fans actually believed that that's where they first met. But nope. Stokes clarified later that the two never crossed paths on the Stranger Things set, and finally met a week or so before the filming began for Outer Banks. That's when they were cast as love interests John Booker Rutledge and Sarah Cameron. And not only did their relationship blossom on screen, but off it as well. Fans first began to notice flirty comments they'd leave on each other's pictures. Nothing more. And when dating rumors sparked in May of 2020, Cline spoke about how easy it was to have great chemistry on screen with her co-stars. Well, what at first was just acting, eventually became something very, very real. And only a month later, Stokes confirmed what everyone kinda already knew. He posted a photo of the two on the beach and their co-star commented, "It's about time." Even their co-stars had been rooting for them. Stokes and Cline swooned over each other in interviews, which made me a bit jealous if I'm being honest. Stokes expressed how cool it was to work with someone he was such good friends with. And once they were done with work, they were able to get to know each other off-screen too. He even discussed how cute the whole thing was with his mother, which makes you wanna awe again, right? When Cline was asked about her boyfriend, she went straight to the point. To her, love is tight. It sure is, Madelyn. I'll just take your word for it. Sadly, this relationship didn't last too long. And after just a year, a source revealed that the duo had broken up. All good things, right? If you're asking why they broke up, the reasons were the same as usual. They were busy and couldn't find the time for each other. But they were still friends. And thank goodness, because they still had to act together. But who exactly is she dating now? Well, if you ask Madelyn, she prefers to keep her relationships private from now on. While some actors can keep their private lives public, the 25-year-old wants to reserve her energy for herself and her guy. And she's right. No one else is entitled to know what's going on in her personal life, even if I really am intrigued by it. She feels the relationship is more special if only she and her partner are involved. Period. And while she may not be discussing her relationship publicly, I know who she's dating. Since her breakup with Stokes, Cline has been linked to Jackson Guffey, Zach Bia, and Ross Butler. And of the three names, she's currently linked to the lead singer of North of Nine, Jackson Guffey. The pair were first spotted in the summer of 2022 enjoying a date in Malibu. And by the end of the year, Cline had revealed that she lived in her home with her boyfriend and dogs. Well, that boyfriend is Jackson. And the reason we're so sure is that Guffey confirmed that the two were dating when he wished his girl a happy birthday on Instagram. Of course, Cline reposted it and added "My love" in response. Yeah, aw all you want, because the deets get even cuter. When the cat was out of the bag, of course, everyone pestered her with questions about her new love life. Madelyn was sweet enough to answer and said she had never been happier. She was happily taken and wasn't only happy but empowered by the relationship. Wonder what that feels like. When Cosmopolitan told her that love can change life in a beautiful way, Cline agreed. Yeah, it does. I'm probably blushing right now. And don't you worry about Chase because he has moved on too. The 30-year-old was linked to country pop star Kelsea Ballerini. Fans waited for some kind of confirmation and the actor did just that on Today. He had already posted a couple of cozy snaps with his rumored girlfriend. But this is Hollywood, you guys. Is anything official until someone says it is? When the interviewer asked if Stokes was a fan of Ballerini, Stokes said he was. And who isn't? Then when the interviewer turned to fans to add that the two were dating, Chase simply added, Finally! But this isn't enough, is it? Fortunately, Kelsea offered up some extra information about how it all went down. Her manager told her to think of Stokes as a really cute guy to consider when she was ready for a relationship. Luckily, the singer agreed. Kelsea decided to go for the direct approach and simply slid into his DMs. His Instagram handle is @HiChaseStokes. So, she simply texted, "Hi Chase Stokes." Simple, but effective. And good enough for Stokes because they got to talking, and the rest is history. Turns out, both Madelyn and Chase have moved on to someone better for them. No wonder it's so easy for them to work together. And that's what I know about Madelyn's experience working with her ex.